Hello everyone. Today I'm going to draw a T-Rex, and there's a secret about drawing T-Rexes. Don't use curvy lines, just use straight lines. Let me show you what I mean. Here's my paper. You can see that it is landscape, sideways, because Tyrannosaurus Rexes tend to be kind of long creatures. And I do not use curvy lines when I make these guys. I don't know why. I think the secret is just straight lines. So I'm going to start out with the top of my Tyrannosaurus head. So there's a straight line, there's another one. That's kind of how, instead of drawing a curve like I would for anything else, I'm going to draw two lines that kind of approximate a curve. This is going to be like his eyebrow. Coming out of this, straight line for his mouth. So only straight lines, no curvy lines. The mouths, they have all kinds of weird stuff going on with them. There's ups and downs, backs and forths. As you can see, no curves. Really good way to conjure up the look of a T-Rex is all those teeth, right? It's fun to draw these. Okay, let's go back a little bit. So there's my T-Rex's head. So now I'll continue drawing the body. Just no straight lines. And I'll come on down here and I'll start to put in a leg. Let's see, they have kind of those backwards legs that birds tend to have. I think they have 3 toes on their feet. I don't know. It's been a while since I looked at T-Rex feet. I know that they have those stumpy little forearms, right? Just teeny tiny little legs or fingers. Come on back here. Again, trying to keep it from ever having a straight, curvy line. Always making straight lines. It's hard. It's hard to draw something using only one kind of line. Okay, so now, gotta give him his tail. And for this, I say, you know what, you could use a curvy line. Just this once. Alright, so there's my Tyrannosaurus Rex. I'm going to go back now and do some detail work. The eyes of the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Small, crazed, almost like they're not in control of their wild behavior. They also should have some kind of tongue. Right? Tongue is really scary. Tyrannosaurus Rexes are all about the mouth, so you want to put a lot of time and effort into that mouth. You know, there's a weird membrane here. I don't know what that's for. You can also go back once you've drawn this thing out and kind of just follow these lines and make them a little bit bumpy, because it'll help it look less disjointed, more connected, and it also gives your Tyrannosaurus Rex a little bit of that kind of leathery, scaly look to him. So I like to just do my fine detail work. Sometimes I even go back with a big marker, do big detail work. I mean, like, see how here, how his little arms are disjointed? Just, yeah, go back and connect everything, connect all the dots. I mean, they are made of angular, straight lines, but they're not robots, right? They deserve to have a little bit of kind of organic look to them. Let's see, I'll give this guy some toenails. Dinosaurs have to have toenails. I think it's a law. You can also kind of put in some texture here and here, you know, just places like the dinosaur would have scales or bendy points, or you can put little bits of, I don't know, stuff on them like that to make them look like they have scales or texture. Alright, and now what I'll go back and do is draw in my shadow. It's always a good idea when you have a creature that's on the ground to kind of connect them to the ground with a little bit of a shadow. Just color in a little bit here and there. It can be tough trying to figure out what the right kind of shadow is. In fact, you spend a lot of time drawing, more and more time, and maybe you take lessons from a real art teacher, not me. You'll spend an awful lot of time talking about light and shadow. Light and shadow are huge in the world of art. But for right now, I'd say that's pretty good for my dinosaur. Pretty good. And just a little bit more, something like that around here. Just it looks a little too clean. Make my dinosaur dirty. Alright everybody, thanks very much for drawing a T-Rex with me today. I'll see you around.